My name is Mr. Daly. I'm the head of the Faculty of Performing Arts, Media and Film. We teach media at GCSE and A-level, and we use the EduCast board, which is 30% coursework and 70% exams. The topics are case study driven, so there's 2 exams, and each of them take you through a series of case studies. It's very theory orientated, and there's lots of academic writing, but then there's the coursework element, which is taking theory and putting it into practical circumstances. So it's a very well-rounded course. You get a good mix of academic and a good mix of practical work. In Key Stage 5, we also do 2 BTECs. We do the Film and Television BTEC, it takes up 2 options, so it's the equivalent of 2 A-levels, and it's almost an entirely practical course, which is a series of film and television modules. There is an exam in each year for the BTEC, and it is for people who want to go into the film or media industry. It's very much an industry-orientated course, although you can take it as a pathway to university. And we also do a single award BTEC, which is a print BTEC, and this is more geared towards people who want to work less in film and television and more in still image photography and digital manipulation and production. So there could be the magazine industry, for instance, or something to that equivalent. And we also do film studies, which is sometimes taken as a 4th A-level, but could be a 3rd option. It's usually taught at twilight, and film studies, again, is a mix of theory and practical work. It's 30% practical. You make a short film, and there's 2 exams based on a series of film case studies. So in media, we have a lot of what we call theory through practical. So we take a topic that is purely theoretical, but we'll do something practical with it. So you might film a presentation, or we'll get you to do something creative around a particular topic. For instance, my Year 9 group at the moment is studying genre, and instead of just studying the theory and genre theory, they have to produce a film that meets all the criteria for that theory. So it's kind of the idea that you take the theoretical and do practical work with it. And in that process, you learn how to do editing, filmmaking, sound production. So you're learning how to use the software in a controlled, safe, experimental way before you actually use it to do your real coursework. So we support our students in many ways. One of our biggest advantages is our digital output. We have a fantastic website, and we do a lot of what we call flipped learning, where there are videos that have been made by the teacher to support learning. So you can kind of learn at your own pace in the classroom and at home. And if there's a concept you don't understand, or there's something you've missed in a lesson, you can always go back to those resources and see what you've missed and get caught up. We're a very successful department, and a lot of our students go on to study media at university. We have lots and lots of kids that come back to visit us to tell us about what they're doing in the media world. We have several students who have begun their own production companies, one of which has come back, and his company funded a contest that we did here at school. We have students who work in digital media production, in the magazine industry. We have 2 students who have gone on to university lecturers, so they have PhDs in media. And we've had several students come back and actually teach for the department. Media is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and luckily we live in and around London, where you have access to all kinds of media companies and corporations. It's a creative endeavor as well as a business endeavor. So there are lots and lots of job prospects and opportunities in the media world. In terms of skills, media teaches problem solving. It allows you to be creative and you use your creativity. It has a very heavy academic writing and analysis component. So it's a real mix between being analytical as well as creative. And it also really builds teamwork and being able to work as part of a team, being able to solve problems. These are skills that any employer is looking for and ones that media really helps to foster. You should definitely study media at Haydon. We are a very well-resourced department. We're very, very successful, and our biggest strength is our teachers. All of the teachers that teach here at Haydon have been here for a long, long time and have lots of experience and love what they do. So it's an excellent place to study media. We are Haydon.